in the dead of night, on that broken road, I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break the chains that left you scarred.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 46, here's second and 5.
Set, ready, red, yellow, 60 red, ready.
Back to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Plastic, 6. Come on, set.
Give. This is Irvin. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
14 yards
yards.
on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
A gain of 14. First down, Buccaneers.
Smash. Here we go. Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
The kick is good.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21.
They get 21 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 14.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive.
Oh, a loose football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. Off the play fake, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass. Right.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Claude Ray, Black Ultra. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 17 yards that time for number 17. On the handoff, it's Irving. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go. Smash,
First down, Tampa Bay.
52. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's set.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Go now. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Buccaneers.
Back ready. Fury. Yellow. Black 40. Fly blue. Ready. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go.
And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So after 14-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Here's May. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
16 yards on
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in. Down the sideline. And he will score. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Ryan Fitzgerald
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
They'll return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Now, a short one caught by Tonjes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Wide. Hut.
They'll look to throw. This one on target for Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. A gain of 57 yards. Brooks is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Needle blaster. 6. Ready.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Smash 45. Right. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Red 38.
Back to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 red. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Ready.
Modest gain.
Yellow 22. Check. Hut.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bucs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To throw on 1st down is May. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 2nd down, it's May. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Out of the gun, here's May. mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Will swing this out wide to Irving. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. So Chase McLaughlin will come in and they'll try a field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And that one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Off the play fake, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina first down. To throw now, May. To set up a screen here to Hubbard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Yahya Diaby getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's third down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Blaster, set, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but That's just a careless throw by the quarterback, and don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there.
Out. It's fourth down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther first down.
At the 46-yard
Whatever
line.
they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side. Vince Johnson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Out to his right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Red, cut.
Here's Irving. Good blocking to the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Let's go.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now, half the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. It really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Green Jack. Here we go. Right. Yep, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one on target for Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, and most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready.
Irving now gets it to start the fourth. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Field flat. Set.
Back to the air once more on second down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
He'll run with Irving. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Ready?
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Beetle blue. Set. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, it might be running out of time.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Ready. 45. White. 10 cycle. Blue striker. Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Light blue. Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and He just couldn't make the grab.
Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
40. Smash. Red. Red. Cycle. Set.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
A run with Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. From out of the gun, here's May. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to even the score late.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here comes 2nd down.
Yellow. Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Okay.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense.
Here we go.
Third down and 9.
60 ready. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
27-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Blue striker. Set. Black ultra. Trail green. Red, yellow, blaster, 6. Set,
Throwing now from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on third down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance. But after that incomplete, now brings up fourth down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, sir.
Throwing now is May. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Here we go, sir.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
White. Set, ready. You. Yep, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Smash, red. Claws, red. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And opens downfield. It's Johnson. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. This kick is good. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do